Welcome to the Miami Heat News Today channel. In today's video we will bring a brief analysis of the Miami Heat's victory over the Indiana Pacers. But before starting the video, leave your like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive notifications about Miami Heat daily. Watch the video after the intro. 5 takeaways from the Miami Heat's 87-82 win over the Indiana Pacers, 14-14, on Monday night at Gainbridge Fieldhouse to begin a 4-game trip. The Heat, 13-15, continues the trip on Wednesday against the Oklahoma City Thunder. It wasn't pretty, but the Heat earned a much-needed win to open an important week and trip. Fresh off a 1-2 homestand that included 2 losses to teams at the bottom of the NBA standings in the Detroit Pistons and San Antonio Spurs, the Heat knows this upcoming stretch is critical as it looks to stack some wins together after a 12-15 start to the season. The Heat's performance was far from perfect and the game was ugly, but it got the result it was looking for. Despite totaling just 87 points on 38.6% shooting from the field, the Heat won behind a strong defensive performance that helped lead to an awful offensive night for the Pacers. Indiana finished with a season-low 82 points on 35.4% shooting from the field and 11 of 39, 28.2%, shooting from three-point range. The Pacers also committed 18 turnovers. It was an offensive struggle for both teams, as they combined for 169 points, the fewest in an NBA game this season. With the Heat ahead 74-73 with 4:59 to play, it finally took control with a 10-2 run to extend its lead to 9 with 2:26 remaining in the game. Kyle Lowry began the run by making a corner three-pointer. Then Jimmy Butler took over by scoring 7 straight points for the Heat to force a Pacers timeout. Some sloppy play by the Heat down the stretch still made it a close finish, with the Pacers having possession trailing by just 4 points with 40.7 seconds to play. But Indiana center Miles Turner stepped out of bounds while being pressured by Miami center Bam Adebayo to put an end to the Pacers' best chance at putting together a comeback. Both teams went on big runs to get the Heat to its league-leading 19th clutch game. A clutch game is defined as a game that has a margin of 5 points or fewer inside the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. The Heat started strong to pull ahead by as many as 19 points in the first half, but the Pacers closed the second quarter on an 18-4 run to cut the deficit to 5 entering halftime. The Pacers carried that momentum into the start of the second half, opening the third quarter on a 20-10 spurt to take a 5-point lead over the Heat. Adebayo ended the night with a team-high 22 points and 17 rebounds. Butler finished with 20 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Even in the victory, the Heat's poor three-point shooting continued. The Heat entered Monday ranked 22nd in the NBA with a team three-point percentage of 34% this season. That negative trend continued against the Pacers, when the Heat shot just 9 of 34, 26.5%, from three-point range in the win. No team wants to be ranked in the bottom half of the NBA in three-point shooting, but it's especially concerning for the Heat because it was such a big part of its winning formula last season. The Heat closed last regular season as the NBA's top three-point shooting team at 37.9% and with a 32-2 record when shooting 40% or better from beyond the arc. The Heat has shot 40% or better from three-point range in just 3 of its 28 games this season, a pace that has them ending the regular season with just 9 such games. The Heat's bench has among the NBA's worst to begin the season. But it was a net positive on Monday. So much of the Heat's struggles early this season stem from injury issues and an unreliable bench. In fact, the Heat's usual starting lineup of Kyle Lowry, Tyler Herro, Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin and Bam Adebayo entered Monday outscoring opponents by an impressive 9.5 points per 100 possessions in 139 minutes together this season amid the team's struggles. It's what is happening when the starting lineup isn't in the game that's hurting the Heat. Miami entered Monday with the second lowest scoring bench in the league at 26.1 points per game after closing last regular season as the NBA's highest scoring bench at 40.5 points per game. The Heat's reserves also combined to enter Monday shooting just 41.6% from the field and 30.9% from three-point range to post a plus-minus of -62 this season. But the short three-man bench unit of Victor Oladipo, Max Strus, and Dwayne Dedmon contributed positive minutes against the Pacers despite combining for just 20 points. Oladipo, +8, Strus, -1, and Dedmon, +4, combined to total a plus-minus of +11 in Monday's win. Thanks for watching the video until the end. Tomorrow we'll bring you more news about the Miami Heat. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive notifications about Miami Heat daily. See you tomorrow.